Hello everybody, my name's Emily. For today's video, I figured I would just do a little check-in. Some encouragement for you. And, I want to see, how's it going with your goals? We're about 4 months into the new year, almost 5 months. And, have you started? If you started, are you persevering? Are you continuing? What's going on? I made a couple goals this year too, with this channel, to build up the habit of keeping a sketchbook. I made a goal of reading some books this year. I'm almost finished with my second one, and that's going really well. Also, how do you guys feel about book reviews? I think maybe one of these days I want to show you guys the different books that I've been reading and what I've learned from them. I don't know, you tell me. But that's how it's going with me. How's it going with you? Anybody who's made a goal to do something, anything, I don't really know what it is. If you have goals but you need a push to actually get them going, I just wanted to put this out there, and I want you to know that your goals are very important, that you should have dreams and you should have goals, and you should have things that you're going after. Because, what's the point in living life and, not growing, not learning, not trying new things, Living, working, and dying doesn't sound too interesting to me. But, it's important to have places where you're going. Even if you don't know what exactly that place is, at least you're moving. And if you feel discouraged about your goals, like if someone said something that kind of makes you reconsider doing it, or it just feels like a lot right now, and you can't perceive how you're gonna actually execute them, please know that discouragement is normal. And it's normal to, have different opinions telling you and feeling confused about what you're doing. But it's never okay to just give in and accept it. Don't accept the discouragement like, oh, well, maybe I really shouldn't because somebody gave me their opinion and they're kind of making logical sense and it's already hard enough to go through my goals, so I don't know, maybe I'll just stop. No! Please, don't. And that's something that makes me kind of mad too. Like, when people talk and chat and you're in a place vulnerable enough to share what it is that you're doing, but then because people don't have enough vision or foresight, to believe in you or think that you could succeed, they kind of downplay your goals or dreams, and they want you to do something that's a little more feasible. They themselves, maybe they tried and then they failed, so they're trying to save you from the same disappointment. Advice and opinions are nice, but they don't have to live with your decision. Okay, you do. You're the one who has to live with your choices, and you're the one who has to deal with the consequences. Nobody else! And if giving up this dream is something that would kill your drive and crush your spirit, why would you accept that? They're not the ones who have the crushed heart. They're not the ones who are going to have to deal with the regret of not going after their dreams. You are. And it could be I don't know what your dreams are. It could be something small, but that doesn't even matter because it's something that you feel like you have the potential to do. And, I guess at this point, I also, since I brought it up, yes, you made this goal, but is this goal something you actually want? So I guess at this point, maybe you want to reevaluate which goals have the highest priority and which ones don't. Now's a good time to check. Now's a good time to see, well, I've been going after this goal in particular, and it's going great, but it's I don't know, it's not as important as doing something else. That's a good evaluation to have too. But yeah, and hey, when you have goals, it's a natural part of the process to feel tired, Things will get difficult eventually, Not it's not gonna be easy breezy, always on the incline with growing and getting better. Sometimes you'll reach a plateau. Sometimes it'll be hard and difficult. Maybe you'll go downward in your productivity or whatever. But how are you managing with that, Maybe it's time to simplify. Not necessarily cut it out and give it up, but to simplify how you're doing things. Maybe you should, instead of doing it for an hour every day, maybe you should do it for 30 minutes or even 20 minutes, you know? But you're still actually doing it. Not everything has to be a masterpiece. Like I have to tell myself that every time I put my pen to paper, because it's like that heavy weight of doing something incredibly awesome every time I set out to do it is like, that pressure's ridiculous. You will do amazing things, but you may not do amazing things right now or even tomorrow. Maybe it'll be in a couple months or next year. Doesn't matter. As long as you continually go after doing better than the last time, there's nothing wrong with doing something that's not great. You know, like don't put that vision of yourself doing amazing things up on a shelf and leave it there. You will do amazing things. You will. It's possible. It's totally possible. It's totally feasible. And I believe that you can. But don't think that every time you set out to do something, it'll be incredible. Sometimes it won't be incredible. I look at some of the things that I do and I'm like, dang, that's hideous. But that's okay, you know? I don't want you to feel discouraged because things aren't going like super duper awesome and productive and, you know, millions of people see what you're doing and they approve. Also, another thing with your goals. You know, advice is great and opinions are cool. But if you're doing them for the approval of other people and you're not doing them to either make yourself a better person or to grow and learn and deepen your understanding in something, why are you doing it? Like, if your goals are solely so that other people can accept you, I think that's a red flag. Because now it's like you're putting your worth in your work. Like, you're saying that your work is where your value is. That's not true. Your value isn't what you do. Your value is who you are, and you're amazing. You are a valuable person because you exist. You're not valuable because you give people things or you do amazing things. So if you do something because you want people to value you, I think that value is misplaced. Maybe I need to reevaluate where my self-worth is so that I can do something amazing where I actually belong. You know? Not everybody was meant to be an artist. Maybe I'm not meant to be an artist. I don't know. I'm still going after it because at least I'm going in a direction. But I'm not being an artist or trying to make art because that's where my value is. But yeah, you know, this was on my heart today. I figured I would, you know, just take some time, see how you're doing, and hopefully you found some kind of encouragement, some kind of nugget to pull out of here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Most likely what I'm doing in the background is something just visually appealing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet because I haven't recorded anything. You know, whatever. Alright then, so yeah, that's the video, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Alright, bye!